Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Long Lost by Harlan Coben, performed by Stephen Weber. Part 1. Hold on. This will hurt more than anything as before. William Fitzsimmons, I don't feel it anymore. Chapter 1. You don't know her secret, Wynne said to me. Should I? Wynne shrugged. It's bad? I asked. Very, Wynne said. Then maybe I don't want to know. 2 days before I learned the secret she kept buried for a decade, the seemingly personal secret that would not only devastate the two of us but change the world forever, Terese Collins called me at 5 a.m., pushing me from one quasi-erotic dream into another. She simply said, "Come to Paris." I had not heard her voice in, 7 years, maybe, and the line had static, and she didn't bother with hello or any preamble. I stirred and said, "Terese, where are you?" In a cozy hotel on the left bank called d'Aubusson. You'll love it here. There's an Air France flight leaving tonight at 7. I sat up. Terese Collins. Imagery flooded in, her Class B felony bikini, that private island, the sun-kissed beach, her gaze that could melt teeth. Her Class B felony bikini, it's worth mentioning the bikini twice. I can't, I said. Paris, she said. I know. Nearly a decade ago, we ran away to an island as two lost souls. I thought that we would never see each other again, but we did. A few years later, she helped save my son's life, and then, poof, she was gone without a trace. Until now. Think about it, she went on. The City of Lights. We could make love all night long. I managed to swallow. Sure, yeah, but what would we do during the day? If I remember correctly, you'd probably need to rest. And vitamin E, I said, smiling in spite of myself. I can't, Terese. I'm involved. With the 9/11 widow? I wondered how she knew. Yeah. This wouldn't be about her. Sorry, but I think it would. Are you in love? She asked. Would it matter if I said yes? Not really. I switched hands. What's wrong, Terese? Nothing's wrong. I want to spend a romantic, sensual, fantasy-filled weekend with you in Paris. Another swallow. I haven't heard from you in, 7 years? Almost 8. I called, I said, repeatedly. I know. I left messages. I wrote letters. I tried to find you. I know, she said again. There was silence. I don't like silence. Terese? When you needed me, she said, really needed me, I was there, wasn't I? Yes. Come to Paris, Myron. Just like that? Yes. Where have you been all this time? I will tell you everything when you get here. I can't. I'm involved with someone. That damned silence again. Terese, do you remember when we met? It had been on the heels of the greatest disaster of my life. I guess the same was true for her. We had both been pushed into attending a charity event by well-meaning friends, and as soon as we saw each other, it was as if our mutual misery were magnetic. I'm not a big believer in the eyes being the windows of the soul. I had known too many psychos who could fool you to rely on such pseudoscience. But the sadness was so obvious in Terese's eyes. It emanated from her entire being, really. And that night, with my own life in ruins, I craved that. Terese had a friend who owned a small Caribbean island, not far from Aruba. We ran off that very night and told no one where we were going. We ended up spending 3 weeks there, making love, barely talking, vanishing and tearing into each other because there was nothing else. Of course I remember, I said. We both had been crushed. We never talked about it, but we both knew. Yes. Whatever crushed you?